supporting each other. Yeah. Hey, sometimes we're all we have in this education business sometimes. We go through a lot of tough times as coaches as well. So just like you guys. So when that happens, we tend to lean on each other. I reach out to Charles, I reach out to Jason, they reach out to both of us, and we help each other out. So that's what friends are for. But we'll get things started, guys. If you're new, my name is Akil Stokes. I'm a full-time professional trader. I'm also a trading coach over at tradingpower.com. I am a trading coach. I am a trading mentor. Jason says, "You complete me, mini-me." And this is a live trading blog that I like to do. I used to love writing this stuff down and posting it. But unfortunately, we're at the time in I guess life right now where our attention spans are so short that no one likes to read. So I'm doing kind of a live blog here on Periscope or on Facebook Live. And I do load this up to my YouTube channel as well. So I'm going to throw in some charts and some fun stuff on the YouTube version of this. So make sure you head over to YouTube. Just search Akil Stokes. You can find it there as well. Or if you head over to our Trade Empowered page after you're done checking out Jason Graystone's latest video, which I haven't looked at yet. It's about a half an hour long, so I got to put some time aside so I'm focused on it. After you're done watching his latest video, you can always scroll down and you'll see playlist of our best stuff, Forex market preview video, which is more technical analysis, and of course these type of blogs where we're talking more about the day-to-day trading action and lots of trading psychology. Now, I titled this one Digging Out of a Drawdown Part 2 because yesterday I did Digging Out of a Drawdown Part 1, and we were talking about how somehow we had a horrible week of trading last week. Really, since our U.S. elections, we've been kind of on the downslide. We've been in the drawdown. And again, if you're watching on YouTube, I'll throw a chart to this side of the screen so you can actually see our equity curve. And we were kind of talking yesterday, if you haven't seen it already, just about the mindset that goes into overcoming a drawdown, the mindset that comes into getting yourself out of it, and really avoiding those mistakes such as revenge trading, trying to get everything back at once. We had a great example in our live trading room today where I actually drew a nice little picture of a guy in a ditch, and imagine yourself in that ditch being the drawdown. And do you try to run and jump and get all the way out the ditch at first, or do you try to slowly build some steps in the side of the hill and climb your way out of it? And for those who want to try and get it back all at once, say you want to be a super trader and instead of following your rules, you try to go for the home run trade. Well, in most instances, you're going to fail and fall on your face. You're going to try and get out of that hill. You're going to slip, you're going to fall, you're going to end up in an even deeper drawdown. The best way to approach it is business as usual, is to continue to follow your plan, and something we like to call try to take your best trades. I used to be a basketball player. I used to play lots of sports, but I remember in basketball, I used to have, you go through hot and cold stretches in basketball. You have points where, boom, you're fire, right? You just can't miss. And then there are times in the season where, unfortunately, you just can't make it, right? Nothing goes in the hoop. And I remember back in those basketball days, my coach, what you would do is when you had a player that was on one of those cold streaks, is you try to get them an easy bucket, meaning you try to get them a layup, get them on a fast break, an easy layup, which should be like a gimme. Try to get them fouled, try to get them to the foul shot so they can sit there, no defense, boom, and just stroke the foul shot. Anything to get the ball in the hoop, because once you get the ball in the hoop, guess what that does to you guys? It gives you confidence. Right? When you're in a drawdown, it feels like, man, I can't win. Nothing goes right. My system is broke. I'm broke as a trader. Trading is stopped working, right? All the negative thoughts float around in your head, and it's very hard to defeat those negative thoughts. So one of the best ways to go about it is just get an easy win. Get an easy win. So it's like, okay, the system still works. I can still execute trades. I haven't lost my mojo. I can still do this. And once you start doing that, right, it starts to slowly build that confidence. And we know that confidence is all we need. Drawdowns are natural, right? As long as you're not self-sabotaging yourself, drawdowns are natural. They come. Drawdowns come, extensions come. You have to deal with it. The key is you need to be able to fight through that drawdown, because if you don't fight through that drawdown, you'll never get to that next extension in your equity curve. So we came into this week, big drawdown. Last week was horrific, right? But we've been on fire to start this week so far. I'm trying to see if I remember the trades off the top of my head, but I think we've brought in Charles in the Syndicate this week. I think 6 wins, 2 losses, close to 270 pips, something around there. It's been a very good start to the week. Now the key word is start. It's only Tuesday, right? We've got the entire week to go. It is a non-farm payroll week, so things can get a little dicey in there. So we don't want to get overconfident, but it's a good start. And we've done nothing more than just trade as usual. We've done nothing more but come in, we do our normal analysis, we execute our normal trades, right? And we're slowly digging ourselves out of that drawdown, as you can see, or as I will show you on the equity curve once I upload this to YouTube. So relax, calm down if you're in that drawdown, right? Trust yourself, trust the plan, do what you're supposed to do, and slowly dig your way out of it. I know it sucks to be in it. Sometimes it takes a while to get out of it, but there is always that new equity high. There is always that new equity high, and you've got to trust that you're doing everything necessary to get yourself to that level. So wanted to share with you that today, guys. Yeah, it's been a great week, man. We had a great day in the live room today. I know Charles brought in about 82 pips on CAD yen pair, some pair like that. Greystone had a monster day in the live room as well. I know I went 3 for 3 today. Had a nice trade on Euro Yen, which did hit extended targets. We're only doing 1 target in the Syndicate, so we only took about 43 pips in the Syndicate. But for me personally, I took about 130 more after that. So it works out pretty well. But we had that. We had a small winner, 16 pips on Euro Dollar today. Charles's trade was New Zealand Canada. And we had a good trade on Dollar Yen. And these are all simple trades. And I'm sure Greystone has shared, or maybe it's in his video today, what he has had in the live room as well. But we're not doing any, I think you guys will both agree, right? We're not doing anything special. We're just business as usual. And that's what's important to realize. Relax. It happens to the pros. It happens to the rookies, but it's something that if you're going to be a professional trader, if you have dreams of being a long-term, consistently profitable trader, you've got to get used to dealing with these drawdowns, and you got to be confident enough to fight your way out of it. So that's what I want to bring you guys today. Greystone says, posting out a new video with today's trade shortly on my YouTube channel. Nice, 2 videos in one day from the stone. I love it. I love it. Do you guys have any questions for me real quick? I know I haven't been on here for a while, so I'll do somewhat of a short Q&A. Fasten those seatbelts. Sometimes it's a bumpy ride. It's always a bumpy ride. Trading is, oh man, this has got to be one of the most stressful industries out there, man. You're never safe. Every day you come out and you wreck yourself. It's tough. It's tough. You get used to it though. You get used to it. Real estate, yeah, real estate. Real estate. We had a good conversation on that too today. Hey, Tony doing work on these YouTube trolls, man. We had a great conversation today in the live room. I was telling a story about how I went and I made the mistake of going into a trading forum about a year ago. I was talking football and I got hammered. We said, I said, I went to this trading forum. I said, these trolls, right? We know the trolls are the ones in the trading forum that they kind of lurk there and just make everyone feel bad about themselves, right? I said, these trolls I went into the trading forum. I was talking about fantasy football and just having a good time on last Thanksgiving, not this past one, a year ago. And then before I know it, I was surrounded by trolls. The trolls they must have smelt me in the air. They came and just started hammering me and commenting here, criticizing that. And I said, for a minute, I thought I was a bad person. I had to think, I'm like, man, this Akil Stokes guy, man, he's awful. Scammer. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's me. Wait a minute, no. And we were talking about, I said, these trolls are good. And do you guys know why these trolls are so good, right? It's the same reason we're so good at trading, right? We're good at trading because we consistently come into the markets each and every day and we trade. We spend so many hours in the market. We give so much effort to the market that we have no choice but to be good. It's the same thing with these trolls that you see on trading forums and on YouTube. These trolls are so good. You know why? because they spend all day on YouTube and all day in trading forums looking to troll on people. So it's no surprise that they're so good, right? You put hard work and effort in anything, you'll be good at it. I would just rather be good at trading than trolling, but to each his own. So it was a funny conversation. We love you though, trolls. We love you. Haters are our motivators, right? Haters are our motivators. Trolls consistency is better than yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. There's a much higher fail rate in Forex than trolling. They're pretty darn consistent with what they do. That was a good one. I didn't see who wrote that in, but that was a good one. So it's good to be in a good mood, guys. It's good to be in a good mood. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, Tony's got a degree in troll hunting. Tony's been giving these guys hell for the last couple of days. I give the polite, political response because I just want to get them off me. They get bored when I tell them nice stuff, but not everyone is so nice. So I appreciate you guys. You say what I want to say, but I don't say. You ain't doing good unless you got your haters. That is true. I was listening to a radio show in the car. I just came back from the supermarket. Radio show in the car, and it was a former athlete talking, and he was talking about, I guess Donald Trump today just shot out a message on Twitter saying like anyone that burns the American flag they should lose their citizenship, or they should spend a year in prison, something like that. And he was like, Donald Trump, he said, you're the president of the United States. He said, stay off of Twitter. And he's talking about how he doesn't use social media because social media is you're just a big target, right? There's probably an equal amount of people out there that love you and hate you, especially when you get into the limelight. And for the people that hate you, right, you're just an easy target for them to pick on because it's an easy place for them to respond. And he was kind of talking about that, and he said, I don't do it because I don't want to pay attention to these people. He said, the only reason people hate on you, right? Do you guys know why people hate on you? Can you guess? It's a simple reason. It's going to sound very horrible, and I'm going to offend somebody by saying this, but it's a simple reason why people hate on you. Can you guess? Anybody? It's because their life sucks. It's because their life stinks. The only reason they are hating on you is because something isn't going wrong, something isn't going right in their life, and they need to take that anger out on someone else. So it's usually not personal. It's typically not personal. It's a deep desire, and a lot of it, we know there's an 80-20 split between people that are 90-10 split between people that hop out of that comfort bubble and go on to fulfill their dreams. And it's a very hard thing to do. It's gutsy to do that. And there are a lot of people that wish they were fulfilling their dreams. There are a lot of people that wish they were consistently profitable traders, but they haven't taken the steps and taken the action to put themselves there. They want to, but they're a little nervous, they're a little scared or whatnot. So when they see someone that is successful, it kind of stirs up the anger that they have with themselves for not going after their dreams. But instead of admitting to themselves and saying, man, it's me, I should have done what I was supposed to do to be a consistently profitable trader, instead of admitting that, because who wants to blame themselves, they point the finger at someone else, and that someone else happens to be the public figure. So if nothing personal, if someone ever hates on you, take it as a compliment. It means that someone else wants to be you so bad that they feel the need to comment on what you're doing. That's the way I see it, at least. I try to put a positive spin on things, but it's true if you think about it. So thank you guys for joining me again. I'll get this up to my YouTube page, Akil Stokes. I'll load up some charts of the trades we took today, as well as the difference in equity curve. You can see us kind of taking that arrow from this way and kind of pointing it up a little bit. So we're getting there. Till next time, plan your trade your plan. Head over to YouTube, type in Trade Empowered FX. Make sure you check out Jason Graystone's latest video, and I will see you guys tomorrow either in the live room or in our Syndicate program, which all of you guys should be in because it's $1 for 30 days. All right, take care, gang.